Hola a todos, ¿cómo andan? Hello, hello mate. Good to see you around. Thank you for joining. Are you racing, mate? Bueno, vamos a ver. ¿A cuál nos metemos? Todavía podría ingresar a esa, pero creo que quiero ingresar a la B primero. Mediums. Maybe I've been sick. Oh, shame to read that. I hope you mucho enferma. I hope you feel better soon, mate. Yeah, I think I'm gonna join this B race just because I fancy doing Group 3 for now. Let's see. What's this like? The beer set. But this guy's, I think, the only one that manages to... I'd like to give this a go, actually. Let's see. Sí, vamos a hacer un poquito de dailies para... como por un par de horas, tal vez. Oh, no. mentira que no penalice ahí. Es que se ve tan difícil. No, se ve sencillo, pero ya una vez que uno lo hace es complicado. Pero era algo. Es que no hace nada de extraño, o sea, ¿cómo hace para ser tan rápido si no hace nada extraño? Have you seen these onboard laps? It's just amazing how they can do it. Because when you actually try and do it, it's so difficult. Bueno, vamos a meternos a la B. Voy a probar primero este Subaru para ver qué tal. Porque veo que hay algunos que sí logran ir rápido con ese Subaru. Pero hay mucho Porsche. BS, it's always difficult. Yeah, I find it also difficult. I'm kind of trying to force myself on trying to like it. Because I kind of feel it's a nice car to drive, but it's difficult to extract the absolute maximum out of the car. Buena, Kamor. ¿Todo bien, eh? On Saturday, Huracan kicked my butt. Which manufacturer did you sign with? ¿Dónde está el BRZ aquí? Vamos a ver. ¿Cómo se maneja esto? So with Lambo randomly on my main it's probably the toughest car to drive, basically. I really find it very difficult. But if you can do it, then kudos for you. Good luck with that. Okay. What's your favorite manufacturer for GT Sport? I feel like GT Sport had a lot of different eras, let's say. Like, there's not a single and stable platform, let's say, and it's kind of the same way in GT7. So I feel like throughout the old GT Sport era, there was a time where I really enjoyed the Mercedes, and when I raced with Mercedes, I really enjoyed that car. But then towards the end, I remember the Toyota being very strong, and it was very difficult to keep up with it. But I've always leaned more towards the FR platform rather than the MRs, because I find it very difficult to drive the Ferraris, the Hondas, the Lamborghinis, and all the sort of MR cars. Really difficult with my driving style, because I tend to lift the throttle before the corner, roll the car into the apex, and then start pushing the throttle. And with the MRs, it's sometimes tricky, because when you go off the throttle, it just starts to oversteer really quickly. Oh, Dios santo, sorry. Es que no sé si ven, pero tengo un jueguito aquí en el volante. There's a bit of this strange thing that's happening with my GT Pro, because the quick release, it's got the original plastic quick release, and I found out after my latest stream that I was talking with a friend, and he was basically saying that this quick release is not the best feature. And I found out that this tiny little movement that is happening with the wheel is due to this quick release, and I just bought the new quick release, the metallic proper quick release from Fanatec. Try and fix that. So it's very difficult to center the wheel properly, because it's kind of sliding a little bit around. You like the Citroens and Audi in that game, but do you enjoy the same manufacturers here in GT7? Because I feel like they don't vary a lot from how they felt, at least in GT7 in GT Sport. But it's just that there are some manufacturers in GT Sport that were competitive, and they're no longer competitive in GT7. So it's kind of trying to stick with those that are competitive. You have also to consider which ones you enjoy driving and which ones you feel comfortable with. I've seen you drive a lot the Ferrari. Started using Ferrari, exactly. The GT7. The Daylight Harvard livery, I don't recall. At the end of GT Sport, you mean? This is actually a strong lobby, at least from the ones that are starting. From the back, this guy Ethan is quite quick. So we'll see how it goes. I feel like I'm testing the Mazda after this. Pero sí, gracias ahí también a los que se van uniendo. Bueno, ¿usted qué? No lo he vuelto a ver, mae. Y eso que yo estoy perdido. Dos. Bueno, pues. I've always liked the MRs, but Jeffrey Gallen wants to be a Mokano. How come does he feel that? Because of the tire wear? I think that may not be the best approach. It's always depending on what your goal is with Gran Turismo. Because if I'm sticking with the manufacturer that can only win the world title, I would be racing only very, very strong drivers, and I feel like my goal with Gran Turismo is trying to get, oh, look at that, trying to qualify to events if possible. So I really don't mind which manufacturer I choose as long as I feel comfortable in it and I feel I can compete for a spot. That is my approach. Of course, it would be fun and nice to win a world title, that's obviously true, but you don't always have to select the manufacturer that has the chance. I mean, that also depends on, yeah, your one's level, let's say, or one's how to say, like, perspective on how, like, I feel like I'm not as strong definitely as the fastest guys out there. So yeah. That's not nice. That's the race ruined, really. Esto es lo que no me gusta empezar desde el fondo. I've seen you drive at a very high level for years. Well, thank you, but I'm aware that to be at a higher level than what I am right now, I must put more effort into it, and I feel like to be able to qualify, I must also improve. Like, I feel like I'm not there yet to be able to battle the very best for a qualifying spot. But thank you nevertheless. Honestly, what I do in Gran Turismo is really drive the same way I drive in real life. So I don't like differ a lot. From the driving style that I've been able to learn through the years in karting. See if I can be right up there with the front runner's pace. I've never done any karting, but I have maybe 200,000 miles of driving in real cars. That's awesome, that's always helpful in Gran Turismo. Well, you feel you learned your driving skills in Gran Turismo and then transferred it to real cars, or was it the other way around? Oh, that's a penalty probably. Only karted properly one time, Montreal. With Lester, Dustin and Outlaw. Really? I didn't know that. That's fantastic to read. Bits of both GT5 gave me motivation to learn GTS 65. That is super nice. Yeah, it definitely helps. There's bits that are different, of course, but it definitely is a very clear chance of learning at least more than the basic skills, let's say. And particularly in the competition where you're competing here in Gran Turismo at a high level, you really learn to manage the race and hone your skills of when to attack, when not to attack, how to be consistent and so on. there's a lot of... Yeah, exactly. Like, not only how to be quick, but how to properly race. How to position the car, for example, in racing circumstances when doing close battling with other people and so on. But only if you are racing people that take it seriously, because if you try to practice that in lower ranked lobbies, that's always difficult. Like this right now, I feel is for fun, not properly training, let's say. But I do find it fun. I feel like I want to give another try with this car, so I can get into the 55s with more laps. I researched for a private racing league in GT6. It was a big step for my racecraft. Yeah, that definitely helps. Every time you try to do proper competition, but enjoying it rather than just putting pressure on yourself and trying to learn from others when you compete, because sometimes people don't find joy when competing and losing, and I get that, but yeah, in order for you to improve and to learn, you must put yourself racing with people maybe that is at your level, but just at a slightly step forward than your level, so you can push yourself on trying to improve. Vamos a hacer la vía, a ver. Seguimos haciendo la vía, pues. Feel like I want to try again with the beer set. Even different strengths, I feel much stronger for street cars. Yeah, well, that is a very good point. It's definitely a very good way to practice and to learn how to be quick is with street cars. But I must say that GT7 is not as well suited to learn how to be quick with road cars as it was with GT5. I feel was the best game, GT6 probably also, to learn how to be quick with road cars. That was proper pure driving. Here you must do sometimes just little tricks here and there. To be quick, and that takes away a little bit how, you know, to learn how to drive properly. The only GT I never played was GT2. I really enjoyed GT2. It was my first Gran Turismo, and I don't know how old are you, but when I was a very young boy, I felt like there was the first time that I was kind of properly racing in a video game, and you know, trying the cars and modifying them. Like, I've never been a fan myself of like tuning cars, and that bit is not probably why I hop and turn on racing games, but rather the race cars aspect of it. So that really, I mean, in GT2 I really felt a connection with race cars. I never played GT1 actually. You're 32? I'm also 32. I'm turning 33 next month. In October. So yeah, we're around the same age. We're at the same age. So yeah. That's nice. I didn't know that. Gracias a todos los que se van uniendo también. You turned 33 in January. So yeah, we're only like, I'm only like 3 or 4 months older than you are. That's nice. Don't you feel we're kind of being more and more going towards the older part of the spectrum in the demographics of those who play Gran Turismo? I feel that way a little bit. This is so uncomfortable. I'm really hating this. Vamos a ver, vamos a ver, vamos a ver. Bueno, vamos a ver esta si sale mejor que la anterior. Vamos a ver si esto sale mejor. No está Tyrannosaurus. Y no está Ethan tampoco. Thank you, mate. Señor. Thank you. Más o menos. Séptimos. Esta vez no ha estado tan caótico. Para nosotros al menos, porque para nosotros... sí. Cuartos ya. ¿Por qué me saca? ¿Por qué me saca? ¿Por qué me saca? Sin sacar, gracias. Buena, Panchito. ¿Cómo estás? Uy, me sacó mucho. Vamos, tenemos que entrar en 55. Próxima vuelta. A ver. Por ahora bien. Es curva de onda, se hace horrible. Perdí demasiado tiempo ahí. Voy a tratar de hacer eso en quinta, a ver. En vez de cuarta, a ver si no patea tanto. Y ahí el primero es muy bueno en el hairpin. Horrible. Una vez me perdí ahí. ¿Cuánto tengo el freno? Voy a ponerlo en 2, a ver. Sí, tiene que ser en cuarta esa parte. Uf, 3 décimas me bajé ahí. Imagínense todo lo que perdí la vuelta anterior. Oh, está saliendo muy lento de ahí. $55.4 primero, 55.5 nosotros. Puede más, pero este carro es difícil. Hey mate, GSR spreading good vibes and shady link. Thank you mate, really appreciate it. Did we race today at some point? I'm sorry if I don't recall, but I'm curious. But yeah, thank you for joining. And for sharing as well. Oh, are you, yeah, you were the Porsche that we started from the back. Greece, is that you? I don't. Oh, okay. Awesome, thank you both for sharing. I appreciate it a lot. I really enjoyed doing this, so yeah, it's good to see you around. I'm gonna switch car now, so I'm gonna maybe try the. I don't know why I want to try the Mazda. Let's see if there's a Mazda. Yeah, there's a Mazda Quick, so I wanna try that and see how it is. Mazda. I feel like there's also more potential to extract by tuning the suspension in the right way. Maybe with a bit of testing that can happen. But now that I'm only trying cars, different cars, there's maybe not enough chance to do that. Okay. For example, this car tends to have a little bit of understeer in the entry and a bit of oversteer in power phase, so expansion, compression, let's see if this can fix that. Buen Aguilar, ¿cómo estás? this fast bit is very tricky with this car. Let's see what more I can do to improve that. So fit its pants. Let's see if this, if we make this a bit softer, maybe that improves as well. No, actually it's not true. Let's see. Hoy sí, buena. ¿Vas a entrar en esta? ¡Qué bien! Muchas felicidades. ¿Cómo hiciste? ¿Cómo te lo ganaste? ¿Cuál es tu ID? ¿Por qué no vi ningún guatemalteco? Awesome. Thank you for joining back, Grove Street. So drifters here. Bueno, ahora sí, ya te veo, aquí estás. La vez pasada no nos vimos. Bueno, vamos a ver si logramos llegar arriba. La próxima vez trato con el GTR, a ver si con ese voy mejor. En un campeonato centroamericano, ¡qué bien! ¡Qué bien! Muy buen premio. Grove Street, mate, thank you very much for joining. Sorry for sharing the link. Diathon just joined and said you share the link, so thank you for that. Really appreciate it. And then, you do know some Spanish, don't you? Awesome. Thank you. I haven't actually joined it. I'm not a frequent Discord user, but I would like to join your Discord too, if I may. Uy, uy, uy. No puede ser. Estos... Your mother was born in Buenos Aires. Awesome! I didn't know that. Bueno, vamos a ver hasta dónde podemos alcanzar, porque este carro se hizo un poquito más complicado de lo que esperé. Esto se va mucho de frente en la parte rápida. Now that you mentioned Buenos Aires, Argentina's got an awesome motor racing culture. No, Aguilar. Yo no entiendo eso de Gran Turismo, porque si uno va short shifting, porque de pronto se vuelve tan resbaloso de atrás, lo entiendo yo. This car in the fast bit. I don't know much except the history of Fangio. Well, their local racing is just absolutely tremendous, so it's been great fandom and yeah, competitive level basically in touring cars there. ride home to it's raining heavy in Connecticut. Well, over here in Costa Rica it's the rainy season, so we get a lot of strong showers in the afternoon, but right now it's not that bad. Actually, one of the nicest things about living here is the weather, to be honest, because it's very stable, at least temperature-wise, throughout the year. So we don't get that many. We don't get at all any. Wait. Deep cold temperatures. Of course, there are not any snowfalls or anything like that. I've actually never ever seen snow, to be honest. Yeah, the difficulty. Terrible understand that corner, I really hate it. When I get home in the winter I do 360 parking in my driveway. Wait, let me just finish the race. Well, 6th is not that bad after dropping to last and being at least 5 and 8 seconds off the second to last car. When I get home in the winter I do 360 parking in my driveway with e-brake. Yeah, with snow. That must be fun. As long as you do it slowly, because otherwise it could be a big risk. Oh, Drifter is in drop split. He's with BSR, so we're not in top split. We must get to 8+. I really will shovel my driveway when it snows. I've heard that's actually one of the most annoying factors about snowing and trying to keep it clean and so on, so I get it. Buena, Bellini, huevón. Sí, mae. Démosle. Está vacilón. Yeah. I wouldn't bother either, to be honest. So let's try the GTR. I think it could be a good option. I think we're about to get to A+. No, we're not yet there. Ahorita voy para el autódromo a ver cómo se pone. Oh, hoy lunes, sí, hoy lunes. Hoy lunes, cierto. Ahí me cuentan, ¿eh? Pero mañana, mae, sí, yo mañana los martes normalmente estoy complicado, pero de fijo. Esta diaria la B está chiva, la C no le he dado todavía. Yo puede que le dé esta y una o dos más. Have you done much fishing in Costa Rica? That's a big passion of mine here. I know all about the marlin, saltfish and rooster fish in Costa Rica. Yeah, there's a lot of tourism with that aspect. El GTR, Aguilar. ¿Qué te pasó? ¿Te mataron ahí? There's a lot of people that come here for fishing. I know a marina that is located in the Pacific coast. Well, the main beaches here in Costa Rica are located in the Pacific coast. But there is el Porsche rojo, sí. Me imaginé por lo que pusiste. Yeah, there's a lot of fishing that is being done here. So if you ever want to visit, let me know. I live in the cities. I don't live nearby the beach, but the beach is not too far from the city, let's say. Uy, qué feo understeer. Yeah, exactly. Pacific coast, mainly in the mid part, let's say, of the Pacific coast, because the northern section of the Pacific coast, it's got the nicest beaches, but I don't. Oh, que feo understeer. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I think I don't know much about it, but I think the biggest amount of fishing is done in that side of in the mid part of the Pacific coast. Expansion. A 15-minute drive from the beach. I have a kayak, but I've been too busy streaming and working yet. Do you stream as a full time? Because I've seen your channel is quite big, and it would be great to see that a channel as big as yours is a full-time thing. And I would love to live that close to the beach. I'm a beach guy, let's say. I rarely go. I don't go that often, but I love to visit every now and then. Over the summer, I tried to do full-time streaming for most of the day. I still coached. Oh, you're a football coach. That's awesome. Well, you do have a lot of soccer here. Football is crazy here. I was only coaching 4 hours a day. That is fantastic, mate. Yeah. Well, I'm a I'm a coach myself as well, just not in football, but in karting. But I guess we kind of have a similar lifestyle, if you may. I have a very similar schedule. I'm from 6 to 3, but I work at home in Amazon. And then after I finish my shift, I go to the indoor karting and do coaching over there. And the weekends we go to the local racetrack, our only karting racetrack, and do coaching there. Yeah, Joel Campbell, Wentchop, Brian Reese. There's a lot of big football names that have made their way into the US. You must have heard as well about Keylor Navas, the ex-Madrid goalkeeper and current but not so active goalkeeper for Paris Saint-Germain. I'm not a football guy, let's say, but everybody here knows about those people because, they're big athletes here. They're quite followed. The national football team is quite big here. Aslan, ¿es esos vos, Aguilar? Supongo que sí. Buena. Uy. Tanta risa cuando la gente choca sola. some US folks do know soccer. I have played or still play soccer. Let me just read that as soon as I get a little available. ¿Te mataron otra vez? Well, no vi cuando te saliste. I just turned 50 years old. I really want to read that. I just can't at the minute. Isabel healed almost ruined pizza for me today. Mind soccer, like I don't follow it on a daily basis or even weekly to be honest, but I just watch matches every now and then, particularly those of the national team. And maybe those bigger ones that are on the TV. But I'm more of a motorsports, let's say. I don't miss a Formula 1 race or any basically sort of racing. I have an invitation for Project Cars. I don't have that game. Nor care about it. But thank you for the invitation. So you played soccer today, but you're ill. Yeah, you're right. How do you manage to do that? Please move out of the way. The one that I just overtook? Or this Brazilian guy? can I miss that? That is pathetic, really. How about the F1 qualifying at Singapore? Red Bull with the unlikely Q2. Yeah. People are saying that it's because of the new technical directive with wings, but I really don't think that's the case. I think it's just a matter of the car not being suited to the track and a lot of things combined going wrong. The way to win. Totally unnecessary. Filthy stuff. Yeah, I mean, I really feel Red Bull are gonna be just as competitive as they were on next race, particularly because it's not a city circuit, and really will expect Suzuka to suit their car more than Singapore did. Let me just reply to his stuff, saying also why to him again. Lol. You just don't figure that stuff out. He's A+ rated. I really wanna get to A+ if it's possible for me today. So I feel like I shall do a qualifying lap, and yeah. I'm gonna use the Supra this race and see how it goes from the front. Wait, I don't recall how is my DR now. I didn't check. It's just very difficult to move on from there, starting from the back. I'm also a Lando fan. It's actually difficult for me to choose who I want to win. I was really happy to watch Carlos win on Sunday, because I feel he hasn't yet got the chance to be that successful, even though he's very good. And particularly these last few races, he's been great to beat Charles with that. Yeah, with that frequency he's been doing it's great. Let's see which time I can get. This is not a great lap though. Yeah, I do expect Red Bull to come back, as I say. Thank you everyone for liking the stream as well. Muchas gracias por los likecitos. Pocos pero locos. No, no me da tiempo. ¡Qué mal! Terrible lap in the one that I put in. Oh, that's good enough for fourth. Wasn't expecting that at all, but look at how quick P1 is compared to us. Let's see if I can get see if I can get your GT7 match. Come on, P. Are you in? Oh yes, you are there. 11th, right. Awesome, thank you for joining, mate. That's so fun. Great, yeah, indeed. I want to improve my DR a little bit so I can be in a better split, because I think there's a better split than this one. So I'm hoping to get into A+ very soon. I used to be A+ with this account, but I got reset the early GT7 days. I just haven't been, yeah, playing very much recently, GT. But let's try to win this. Thank you, mate. Let's see how it goes. Oh, that was terrible. I hope I don't get a penalty on both of that. Thankfully, I feel penalties are not as sensitive as they used to be on the circuit. Oh. Yeah. But did you see how important it is to always be aware? This is the reason why I switched to driving with this camera, because having that rear mirror is so important. Gaining significantly on P1. Go, go, go. I'm letting you go, mate. Come on. Some people have just their heads empty, I don't know. Now I'm 2.4 off of B1 because of that. I think that really cost us our race. C 1.2. Two seconds is the gap. Let's see if we can manage to close it. We're gaining. We may be able to catch. Terrible last corner. Buena, Roberto. Bueno, casi lo. Muchas gracias. Ah, horrible. Qué mal. horrible esa última curva. 55 sí, al final. Se pudo haber ganado, pero bueno, ese incidente nos quitó un poco. Muchas gracias por unirte, Roberto. Sí, estoy tratando de hacer por lo menos uno por semana, pero con el tiempo estoy complicado. ¿Qué tal siento el Fanatec comparado con el Thrustmaster? El Fanatec es mejor producto, o sea, como es mejor volante. Los pedales son diferentes. Siento que los Thrustmasters son más sensibles los pedales, pero estos no tienen el problema de que es con potenciómetro, entonces no se... good race, well done. Thank you, Dythan. It was good racing with you. Oh, what happened? Did you have an incident? Sí, creo que estos no usan potenciómetro. Como en general, siento que es un mejor producto y el Fanatec siempre tiene esto como muy bien hecho y como que todo se siente así como muy bien. Y se ve como duradero. Lo único que no se ve duradero es el material del que está hecho el aro. Vamos a ver. Como que esto tiende como a wear off, como a desgastarse. Entonces por ahí eso puede ser un área de mejora. Y el otro área de mejora es que este quick release es de plástico. Entonces también, al ser de plástico, tiene como un pequeño juego acá. Y no es tan divertido. O sea, como que ya por dicha pedí el metálico para uno poder quitar y poner el volante aquí como un volante de verdad y no con esto aquí que es como una rosca y es medio como pero por el resto es perfecto. O sea, en cuanto al feedback, el motor, digamos, el feedback que se siente es súper bueno. On my DD1 it is metal. Yes, exactly, that's the one that I just ordered because I really don't like this plastic quick release. As I was saying, it's got like a little, I wouldn't say dead zone, but it's sort of a tiny movement, and when you change direction and the motor is holding the shaft firmly, the wheel kind of seems, some flex, exactly, like it's maybe a little loose. It doesn't tight as fixed as I would like, and yeah, that's why I just ordered the metallic quick release that is used in the GT1 and in the other Fanatec wheels. And as I saw on YouTube, it's basically just as simple as just removing these screws and just changing the quick release, and that's it. And I've also read that there is a recommended fix for this clamp that is holding the shaft in place. because this one has only one screw, so it's holding very firmly in place from one side, but maybe not in the other. I don't know if I can explain myself good enough, but let me see if I can show this clamp right here. As you can see, has only got one screw right there. So I've read that it's suggested to change it there's an upgrade for a clamp that has two screws on it rather than only one. So I just ordered both of those parts, and let's see if it does make any difference. I'm expecting that flex that you mentioned to improve and to be removed completely. Cabal, así lo veo yo. La parte del aro se ve parecido al compuesto que está hecho el G29. Sí, pero este es todavía más suave, más frágil. Es como que si uno lo hace así muy duro, ya empieza como a removerse. Sí, es delicado, pero solamente eso. O sea, en realidad todo el resto de la calidad del material es mucho mejor. Digamos, por ejemplo, algo que no me gustaba del Thrustmaster es que las rueditas dejaban de ser tan precisas. O sea, solo al principio eran como precisas y luego empezaban como a fluctuar. Y uno hacía un clic y no funcionaba, y luego le hacía otro clic y eran como 3 posiciones. En cambio ¿ves? Cada uno de los clics está como que sí responde muy bien. Otra cosa que es también diferente es que cuando el carro hace oversteer, hay que acostumbrarse porque es distinta la manera o sea, es un poco diferente como la sensación, pero cuando uno se acostumbra a la sensación de cuánto volante hay que poner para rescatar el auto, es como de ajustar un poquito esa intuición que uno tiene. Alright, let's see. So I'm starting P4 again. And I'm still A-rated. I'm a bit better now. But let's see if I can win this time. Dythan is here joining us as well. And this guy Luis Felipe is very quick as well. Esa ruedita sí también la gente no ha escuchado que tampoco es buena. Creo que esta es nuestra última carrera de la noche. I think this is the last race I'll be doing this evening. I've got to join a training session right after this race, so let's try to finish the stream with a win. this guy Viper is also quick. Esa última curva estoy terrible ahí. No, pero qué mal. Terrible, terrible, terrible. was really cautious there. No, que no me pide penalty, por favor. Gracias. We shall now try a pass this lap. Active the brass. So 55.2 was the fastest lap we did on the previous race. .550. That's good. Bueno, por dicho, si podemos ganar. Se puede hacer 54, pero es difícil. Buena, Roberto. Oh no, Dython must have had an incident as well. Bueno, así nos despedimos hoy. Thanks for the race. Thank you. ¿Dónde está? Thanks for the race. Good race. Chaito. Y espero estar más cerca del A+. A ver si podemos. Sí, es solo de casi que ganaron a más y ya. En fin. Así quedamos hoy. Gracias a todos los que se unieron. Voy a tratar de hacer esto con alguna regularidad. Y ahora que empieza la temporada también voy a tratar de correr. Pero algunas carreras sí me queda muy difícil correrlas. Pero las que puedo, sí las voy a... O sea, las que corro sí las voy a transmitir. Esta que es Exhibition y no importa. Entonces sí, nos vemos en algún momento. No sé cuándo. Veamos qué iba a hacer. Así, ya sé. Bueno, nos vemos entonces, chaito. Que pasen bien, gracias por los likes y los subs, que veo que algunos se unieron. Thank you, Growth, and those who shared the link as well. And thank you for joining as well, everyone that is not a Spanish speaker. And we'll see you soon. Bye bye.